apple, bread, cheese. I thought I would talk this morning, but there's construction going on. I'm just gonna wait. Good morning. I am finally situated. Happy Halloween. If it's Halloween when I post this, maybe it'll be a few days late. Who knows? So good morning. It's a rainy Thursday. So first I guess I'll explain. I wanted to make a Halloween card for my sister because my sister loves Halloween, loves to have really creative costumes every year. She just loves everything spooky and scary. So I wrote down my stream of consciousness about Halloween last night, but I was too tired to actually record it. So I'll be looking at my phone to have my talking points. I mean, I really enjoy Halloween, but I feel like all my costumes are last minute. I do enjoy going out, but as much as I want to make a cool creative costume, I get overwhelmed at the thought of it. So I usually end up going at something a little bit simpler unless I have a really great idea I will talk about in here. So first off, favorite candy. This question is almost impossible. Pretty much impossible because it changes all the time, and you have your chocolate based candies, and then you have all your hard candies or whatever. Some people don't even call chocolates candies, and I guess they're not candies, but it is a candy. Like a chocolate bar is a candy bar. You wouldn't have a bar of hard candy that would, I guess Fun Dip. the stick of a Fun Dip would be a candy bar because it's a bar and it's not a chocolate candy. Anyway, I don't know what most recently. I feel I've just aged 50 years in the past couple months, so I feel I've had old school candy ideas. I loved Mr. Goodbar, where it's just peanuts and chocolate, or I really like almonds. So the favorite Halloween costume, and I already know what mine is. It was, so 2 years ago, I was still living in Philly, and they just came out with septic key cards. So it used to be using tokens, and it was the first year that they rolled them out. So I'll put a picture right here of what a key card looks like and what my costume looked like. And this was crazy because I had this idea in my head for a long time. I was going to work one day and I had my key card on my lap while I was wearing this dress, and I was wow, they're the same color. That would be a really cool costume. But this was, I just felt I was super busy, and I didn't think I was gonna do anything for Halloween anyway. So one night I'm working in the labs at school, and when I come home, my roommates had a bunch of our friends over, and everyone was in costume getting ready to go somewhere, and I didn't I didn't have it on my agenda to go anywhere, but I was I want to come, give me 10 minutes and I'm gonna try to make this costume. So with the help of one of my friends, we I painted the sign, and they cut the MasterCard things off, and we put it together really fast. So that was really exciting. And then I got a lot of good compliments on it. And it was also the year that Gritty was introduced in Philly. So I also, the day of Halloween, I wore it to, I had a midterm. I had to make up a midterm and I had to go to the city. And I came across so many other Gritties. I asked someone to take a picture of me in the trolley station. That was really cool. And it felt, super Philly, really on trend. So, candy corn, I love it. I've always loved it. I know it's a super polarizing topic, but growing up, I used to have it all the time, so I love candy corn, and I think it's so easy to shovel into your mouth, and I think it's so cute. It's just I think it's the quintessential Halloween candy. So I think it's a staple, but what are your thoughts? Why do you hate it? Does it taste like candle wax? That's what I've heard. I don't know. Oh my god, I also loved raisinets. Growing up, I remember in second grade we had to do like an all about me project, and I put raisinets as my favorite candy, and my sister would tease me like, why do you have like old people like taste in candies? So you know, there was one time we were trick-or-treating and they had like a big table set up, and they were just giving out like office supplies, like letter openers and pens and like mini staplers, and it was actually like really exciting to me. I might have been in like 5th or 6th grade, it was something different, so it was more exciting because most of the places got the same kind of candies, but I was like, not every place has like a mini stapler, so I was super excited, even though it's like, you know, the perfect example of like a boring Halloween thing to give out. But it's like you already have a whole bag of but it's like you already have a big bag of candy, so like, you know, it's not gonna spice it up. In that same vein, like I loved getting raisins and I loved getting like potato chips and stuff. I don't know. We ate like fairly healthy, and my mom like cooked a lot of things at home, and you know we were just because I wasn't allowed to like eat them constantly, so I was like, whoa, this is great, you know. So like with scary movies, I like never been really big into them. I remember watching The Grudge when I was like really little, maybe like 7, and I probably shouldn't have watched it, but I didn't get nightmares, but I did like hate the feeling of being scared. I like kind of just was like, I'm not really into stuff like that. And then I think a couple of years ago I started to watch more horror movies. I'm gonna have to look some up, but I remember watching You're Next, where everybody like has the like bunny hats or whatever. That makes it sound really cute, but like the you know their masks are like animal masks, and then it's like normal human underneath. Oh, I watched this one where there's like a lady and she's deaf and she's living in the middle of the woods alone. Which is like, you know, funny, but I remember really enjoying it, but I was also like couldn't get over the uncanniness of the premise where it's like, oh well, of course like this lady is living in the middle of the woods alone. But, you know. So I really, really wanted to watch Midsommar, and my friend also shared these sentiments. I felt like we needed to build up to it because, like, I was going through the trailer, and if you pause towards, like, the end of the trailer, you can see some, like, really creepy, like, really gruesome graphic parts. And I was like, I think we need to, like, build up to this. So we watched Kill Bill, Volume 1 and 2 first, and I remember being like, the gore or whatever will like be better suited, and I was never into like action, but I was like rooting for, I don't remember her name. So I just like looked it up again and realized that her lack of like talking, being called her name is like a big part of the story, and like you know, the bride, but you know, Beatrix Kiddo. I mean, it has been a bit, and I forget things that happen in movies a lot, so. I can't believe I put this topic right after the last topic, and I think I also thought it was weird when I wrote it, but, cute baby Halloween costumes, like, oh my god, like, babies don't, like, argue about what they're wearing. Like, they can get grumpy if it's, like, something on their face, but oh my god, the fact that you can, like, this is one of my favorite ones where it's, like, this baby is, like, a lobster in a pot, and it's so cute. I remember when Hurricane Sandy hit, all the, like, there was, like, nobody out to trick-or-treat. This was also the same year that, like, the clowns were the big scare, and I guess it was because it came out or something, or, I don't know. I feel like it was just a thing where, like, people were dressing up as clowns and, like, murdering people, so, there weren't a lot of people out that year, to say the least. Which meant that me and my few friends that did go got to get, like, all the candy. Like, there were multiple houses who were like, nobody else is out here. You can take, like, a handful or two, you know. So that was pretty cool. So here we are. Just did a whole video and didn't say a thank you goodbye. So here it is. Thank you. Thanks for hanging out. This was really fun to make. Please follow me on Instagram. I will link it in the description and stuff. Thanks for hanging out, and happy Halloween. Stay safe. Have a time.